Hi guys, Mark here. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at the Engwe M20 electric bike. Stay tuned and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So as always, we'll just run through the specifications first, then we'll take it for a little ride down some tracks and trails, up a couple of hills, and then finish off with the final thoughts down at Poole Harbour here in the south of England. So the current price on these is £1,199. That's for this edition, which is the dual battery, 26 amp hours. You can also get the single battery version for £1,049. And I think for what you're getting here, you know, a really cool looking electric bike. That's a pretty good price. I will put the link in the description for you. It all came very well boxed, easy to put together. Put the front wheel in, handlebars on, bolt all the headlights on, which are incredible. More of that later. Nut and bolt check, and then you're good to go in about an hour really. So motor on this, 750 watt rear hub motor, lots of power there, very powerful, lots of torque, very smooth. It's got 55 newton meters of torque. So the batteries on this, 48 volt. This is the 26 amp hour dual battery version. They're quoting a huge range of about 90 miles, 150 kilometers. That's probably using it in eco. I would say you're going to get more like 50-60 mile range when you're using the power on this, which is still very impressive. It's got these lovely big 20 by 4 inch fat tyres that give a really smooth ride. Mechanical disc brakes, front and rear. I say they work really well. Indexed Shimano gears that worked absolutely perfectly straight out of the box. So nice little neat LCD display. To power on the bike, simply hold the button there for a few seconds. Don't know if you can see that in this light, but it powers it up. You've got your power assist levels, you've got your trip meters and your speedo. Very loud horn. Lights are really good on this, very bright indeed. You've got these lovely dual lights up the front there. And a good rear light. And also brake lights as well, which is great. So this is a really sort of good sort of do everything sort of bike, you know, urban environment, going to work on tracks and trails, all that sort of stuff. So decent suspension, got compression there, adjustment, and a non-adjustable rear shock up in there. These come in this very nice white, also green and black. But this white does really look good. It's got a sort of nice matte finish to it. All the welds look pretty decent on it everywhere. It's a really nice bike to ride. Obviously it's a non-adjustable seat on this. So I'm 5'7" tall, 170 centimeters with a 30-inch inside leg. Just take a look at me on this bike and see how it fits me. Then you can compare that for yourself. We're just looking around the bike, guys. I'm sure you'll agree, it does look rather cool. Right then, let's do this test ride. Okay then guys, Engwe M20, let's try this out. So it's a very low seat, obviously non-adjustable on this. I'm 5'7" and I'm flat-footed with my knees slightly bent. To turn it on, simply just hold the power button for a few seconds. Nice little LCD display there, showing you all your information, battery and all that sort of good stuff. We'll start off in power assist level 1. So it's not a torque sensor on this, just a cadence sensor. So it takes a few pushes and away we go. And then now the power starts to come in now. So even in power assist level 1, it really does have a nice bit of zip to it. Very quickly up to 15 miles an hour. Loads of power out the back here. So we just push it up to assist level 2 of 5. And this thing really starts to shift now. Zooming along at about 18, 19 mile an hour, no problem. These gears work really nicely, all nicely indexed. So obviously this thing in power assist level 5. Here comes the power. This thing in level 5 really shifts. That's great fun. Even in level 1 it's got plenty of power. The riding position's quite unique actually. It's because you're sitting back on this non-adjustable seat, your sort of legs are right out in front of you. It's not uncomfortable. You know, the most ideal position is to be a bit more forwards on a standard bicycle, but because you've got the pedal assist, it's all very easy to push through the pedals. So quite bumpy down this bit now. So you've got big fat tyres, suspension and a comfortable seat. Makes for a decent ride quality. There's no squeaks, no rattles, anything like that. I forgot to say it does come with a twist throttle fitted from the factory. So up to level 2, comes that lovely power. Very impressive. Top gear now, zipping along very nicely indeed. Brakes, even though they're mechanical, bedding in nicely, got a good bit of power there. But the overall feel of the bike, it's just fun. It's a really nice, cool looking, it's a different sort of look, and it's just a fun bike to ride. It's nippy, it's manoeuvrable in the steering, really good. Right, let's go down to Poole Harbour and try it on some tarmac cycleways. I'm going to try a little hill now. It's about a 1 in 5, 20%. We're in power level 2 in 4th gear. Away we go. So I have no doubt this very impressive bike is going to absolutely demolish this hill. So I have to quickly go up to top gear. It's got that much power. So as you can see there, no problem whatsoever. So we're just down at Poole Harbour now. Just going to try the M20 on some tarmac cycleways. 4th gear and power assist level 2. Away we go. So far on this bike this morning I've done 10 miles. I've been super impressed with this bike. It rides really nicely. It's so much fun. It's an absolute blast. So just cruising along now, about 15-16 miles an hour. Very smooth running, no squeaks, rattles or anything. Yeah, it's just I've been really impressed with this. The riding position is brilliant. These bars are fantastic. Some of the nicest bars I've ever ridden on one of these sort of type of bikes. Riding position's very comfortable. It's quite a different position to what I'm used to, but it still rides really well. Brakes are really good now. They've bedded in well. Love the way it just kind of steers. It's a really fun sort of cheeky bike to ride. It's just a blast really. So what we'll do, we'll just stop down here and just take a final look at it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little review on the Engwe M20. Very, very impressive little bike that. It looks really cool. It's really turned the heads this morning. So we just run through all the parts. I love these bars. It gives a really nice, comfortable position. Lots of control here. The way it rides, you know, these fat tyres with the suspension, front and rear, decent, comfortable seat there. Gives a really decent ride on tracks and trails, especially on tarmac. It's got tons of power. It absolutely demolishes hills. Brakes are all good, bedded in now. Obviously this is the dual battery version, and what's impressive is I've done 11 miles on it this morning and the battery hasn't even moved. So yeah, it's about 50-60 mile range, I would say, at least out of this. So range anxiety is a thing of the past. Got these massive lights up front. They're going to be really good at night. The whole bike feels well built. No, there's no squeaks or rattles from it. Suspension's, you know, pretty firm, but it still gives a really nice compliant ride. The gears work really well on it, no problems with those. It does come with a twist throttle fitted as standard. Obviously you've got decent lights. There's your horn, which is really loud. Adjustable suspension for sort of like lockout. But all in all, an excellent bike from Engwe. I've ridden the X26 and the Engine Pro 2.0, and they're all brilliant, but this one has really taken me. It's been great fun to ride. So anyway guys, if you wouldn't mind posting your comments down below, don't forget to give me a like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you again in a week or so for another two-wheeled review. Take care, ride safe, all the best, and bye for now.